Hello ladies and gentlemen, SeKo Starcraft here, bringing you some of the replays from the Intel Extreme Master Series Cologne. This is from the round of 8, Liquid Hero up against Innovation. All of the replays have been posted finally, so I'm going to go through and pick out some of the matches that I really enjoyed and go through them a little bit more in detail. ZVP, not ZVP, TVP, one of the most disputed matchups currently going on right now. A lot of people saying that Terran is having a big difficulty with dealing with the protoss. This tournament was very interesting to pay attention to that. We do have, obviously, Innovation, one of the best Terrans up against one of the best protoss in Hero. I do know that there's some really great games against protoss by Polt. I should hopefully be going through some of those as well. Seeing how different players take different strategies to deal with a very evolving matchup still. Rocking a little Red Bull. Keep myself energetic. It's been a long day, but I just noticed that the replays have been posted, so I'm going to get at it. 4-player map. Let's see if either of these guys are going to go mega economy. Something kind of tells me that that's not it. Yeah, Innovation will be throwing up a Barracks here. And Hero is going to be going for his gateway. Likely going to get that Reaper just to be able to do a really fast scout. This is game 1 of a best of 5. I don't remember if this series went the distance or not. You guys are just going to have to tune in and find out. See what kind of tricks these guys have up their sleeves here. Double gas really quick. So it looks like now that these players really are gearing up super fast for the old Nexus. Sometimes it's nice to open up a series with something a little bit more daring, specifically because this is a 4-player map. And it's very reasonable to expect you would have opponents that would be going for an expansion first. We'll have the SCV scouting one direction and the Reaper likely going to be heading off the other as soon as he gets a couple more rounds of gas. There we go. Reaper is cross-scouting? Did I see that right? Oh, just going to the watchtower first. And then he'll probably go straight across. Hero, unfortunately, looks like he will scout his Terran opponent dead last. So if he's got anything tricky up his sleeve, it's not going to be immediate that it comes here. Cybernetics core should allow Hero to be able to get out a Stalker or a Mothership core here pretty fast. He does have the resources to do so. It's just whether or not he's going to save up for a Nexus. Or maybe even go into a Stargate. Or go into some sort of a proxy building play. Thinking we're going to see a Twilight here. Just saying. If you're going to put a Stargate where you don't know where your opponent is spawning, obviously can lead to unhappy times. So I'm pretty sure that this will be a Twilight. So our Terran player does see the location of the Protoss. Stalker is on the way here. He might be able to grab a probe. Let's just highlight this here. Reaper and see how many people he gets. Almost got the... He does get the one. Twilight Council is down. Stalker is out, and we'll drive that Reaper back. Still, 1 kill is nice to get. Probe did spot inside of here. Reactor is down to start pumping out the Marines. And an engineering base started really fast here. And that might play out really well if Innovation smells some sort of funkiness. No, it's a blink. Oh my god, 1 base blinkage. Why not? I didn't quite see that one coming. There is going to be a bunker down over here. There is a missile turret in the back. This might seem a little dramatic, but obviously it protects from oracles, and if you do get DT rushed, sometimes it's nice to be able to fall back to that missile turret and make sure you don't lose too many workers. More gateways are happening now, so we'll be going up to 3 gates with Blink. On this side, Terran is actually getting out another barracks, and has a lot of Marines right now. I mean, it's going to be a long time before Stim or any Marauders with concussives are going to be coming out. But he should have a really big number of Marines by the time this happens. Reaper is going to go back in to try and get a scout. Unfortunately for him, he will get shot in the face many times. And then die horribly. Blink is getting chrono boosted here. He wants to start getting into action. Proxy pylon is ready to go. We have a bunker in place. And more Marines. And I think Innovation's spidey sense is tingling here. He'll get another bunker down. He's got the tech lab happening. Actually, multiple bunkers. And he's already evacuated. What has he seen? He hasn't seen anything yet. This is really remarkable. He didn't see a Nexus, of course, which is a pretty big tell in itself. But I think that Innovation should be able to deal with this just fine. Lots of Marines. Once these bunkers finish up, he's going to be in a pretty good spot. There's not a lot of Stalkers. This is the unfortunate part of going for essentially a one base Stalker blink play. So you really don't have a lot of numbers out at this point. Does keep most of his Stalkers alive here. But now that he's taken away his command center and can keep building out units, I'm not sure if this blink play has a lot of grounds here. We don't see too much one base play anymore though. Does get one of the bunkers here. The mothership core is going to go down. Ooh, that's actually a really important thing to snipe. If he can snipe that and force the Stalkers out, they will not be able to have any high ground vision. Mothership core does escape though. Distracted slightly here, it looks like. This might actually work. I'm really surprised. I thought Innovation had everything he needed for this. I've not seen one base play in so long. There is still a lot of production here. How many workers have been killed off? He's gotten 12 workers so far though. The difference is this still is all in. There is no expanding behind this. Gonna do what damage he can. Mothership core is in position. We'll almost have enough energy for another time warp here pretty quick. It's a lot of damage on these units. Medevacs are not anywhere in the near picture here. See if he pulls back some of these weakened units. One Stalker does get sniped. Good time warp, and then there's the GG. Pretty fast game one. I have not seen one base plays work in a long time. Best of 5 series, guys. Game 2's coming up right away. Whoopsies. Check out the link in the navigation down below.